I believe writing is essential in order to communicate correctly. As English is not my native language, writing essays is not such an easy task for me. I kept learning new things every time, especially in my class of composition and rhetorics this semester. After taking my composition class, I discovered my own writing style. For example, before writing an essay, I like to research valuable information on the web. In my counterargument essay and restaurant review, I took like 2 or 3 hours searching on the internet, which was very useful for me because I have already knew the information that was going to support my ideas. My second big discovery is that my writing style is based on pathos. I consider myself as an emotional person, so I like to express my feelings as much as I can. That is why my favorite essay was the multimodal literacy narrative. I was able to express the love I have for books, the joy I felt with my mom's bedtime stories, the frustration I had in my high school when I had to read classical books, and the sparkles I feel when I read Garcia Marquez, Vargas Llosa, Salinger, Jorge Luis Borges, and Edgar Allan Poe. Also, my outside writing is a poem that was for my cousin who passed away 2 years ago, in which I express how much I love her and how much I miss her. I have found that expressing my emotions through writing relieves me because I am able to free all my feelings. My outside writing has more emotional content than my other essays and is the best example to illustrate my writing style. As Vargas Llosa said in an interview, writing is the most selfish and individual profession, as the writer's purpose is to free their feelings because of their negative experiences they have been through. On the contrary, I believe that I lack of ethos in my writings. That is why my weakest composition was the counter-argument essay. In fact, I found hard to write with authority in order to defend my position. Furthermore, the book Everyone's an Author helped me with instructions and tips for each essay I was supposed to write. However, the peer feedback was more useful for me because my classmates knew how to evaluate my essay. Besides, they had a grading rubric, so they already knew the parameters for each essay, which helped me a lot in my second draft. My portfolio is the proof of my writing improvement, as I rewrote my third draft according to my teacher's feedbacks. Moreover, it demonstrates my role as a student because my native language is not English, as I said before. That is why my essays have a lot of corrections, but I learn from my mistakes. Besides, I noticed that spelling is the key to create the perfect flow for the reading. Otherwise, mistakes interrupt this flow. I will keep that in mind for my next essay. As I want to become a good writer, I will keep practicing what I've learned in class. My first stage is to publish my writings in social media, such as I did with my outside writing. My next stage is to publish them in blogs or forums. I must remark that if I had more time, I would like to write a fourth draft. I believe that as much drafts as I write, my essay could be close to perfection. For me, writing is a detailed work in which small things such as a comma, prepositions, pronouns, and verbs make the difference. If I want to become a good writer, I have to start paying attention to these details. Finally, as I said in my multimodal essay, I love books and kids, so I would love to teach kids to read and write, just as Sherman Alexie did in Superman and Me.